Hi guys, welcome to another audio video elaborating Ezra 4 of the King James Version Bible. And it reads, Now when the adversaries of Judah and Benjamin heard that the children of the captivity builded the temple unto the Lord God of Israel, then they came to Zerubbabel and to the chief of the fathers, and said unto them, Let us build with you, for we seek your God, as ye do, and we do sacrifice unto him since the days of Esar Adon, king of Assur, which brought us up hither. But Zerubbabel and Jeshua and the rest of the chief of the fathers of Israel said unto them, Ye have nothing to do with us to build an house unto our God, but we ourselves together will build unto the Lord God of Israel, as King Cyrus the king of Persia hath commanded us. Then the people of the land weakened the hands of the people of Judah, and troubled them in building, and hired counselors against them, to frustrate their purpose all the days of Cyrus king of Persia, even until the reign of Darius king of Persia. And in the reign of Ahasuerus, in the beginning of his reign, wrote they unto him an accusation against the inhabitants of Judah and Jerusalem. And in the days of Artaxerxes wrote Bishlam, Mithridath, Tabiel, and the rest of their companions unto Artaxerxes king of Persia. And the writing of the letter was written in the Syrian tongue, and interpreted in the Syrian tongue. Rehum the chancellor and Shimshai the scribe wrote a letter against Jerusalem to Artaxerxes the king in this sort. Then wrote Rehum the chancellor and Shimshai the scribe and the rest of their companions, the Danites, the Arphaxites, the Tarpelites, the Apharsites, the Archivites, the Babylonians, the Susanshites, the Dehavites, and the Elamites, and the rest of the nations, whom the great and noble Asnaper brought over and set in the cities of Samaria, and the rest that are on this side the river, and at such a time. This is the copy of the letter that they sent unto him, even unto Artaxerxes the king. Thy servants the men on this side the river, and at such a time be it known unto the king, that the Jews which came up from thee to us come unto Jerusalem, building the rebellious and the bad city, and have set up the walls thereof, and joined the foundations. Be it known now unto the king, that if this city be builded, and the walls set up again, then will they not pay toll, tribute, and custom, and so thou shalt endamage the revenue of the kings. Now, because we have maintenance from the king's palace, and it was not meet for us to see the king's dishonor, therefore have we sent and certified the king, that search may be made in the book of the records of thy fathers. So shalt thou find in the book of the records, and know that this city is a rebellious city, and hurtful unto kings and provinces, and that they have moved sedition within the same of old time, for which cause was this city destroyed. We certify the king that, if this city be builded again, and the walls thereof set up, by this means thou shalt have no portion on this side the river. Then sent the king an answer unto Rehum the chancellor, and to Shimshai the scribe, and to the rest of their companions that dwell in Samaria, and unto the rest beyond the river, peace, and at such a time. The letter which ye sent unto us hath been plainly read before me. And I commanded, and search hath been made, and it is found that this city of old time hath made insurrection against kings, and that rebellion and sedition have been made therein. There have been mighty kings also over Jerusalem, which have ruled over all countries beyond the river, and toll, tribute, and custom was paid unto them. Give ye now commandment to cause these men to cease, and that this city be not builded, until another commandment shall be given from me. Take heed now that ye fail not to do this. Why should damage grow to the earth of the kings? Now, when the copy of King Artaxerxes' letter was read before Rehum and Shimshai the scribe and their companions, they went up in haste to Jerusalem unto the Jews, and made them to cease by force and power. Then ceased the work of the house of God which is at Jerusalem. So it ceased unto the 2nd year of the reign of Darius, king of Persia. Alright guys, so here we see where the children of Israel are getting a fight. I mean, we're all no strangers to that, right? Sometimes the way ahead, God has paved the way ahead, and we see where God has paved the way ahead for us. But we see roadblocks up ahead. We see where people and things that ought not to be there keep, being a stumbling block for us and keep being an hindrance for us. And here we see where this was the case for the children of Israel, because they sent letters to the king. They lied, and what they did was they basically took a truth and turned it into a lie. So they had to have some basis for what they were saying. So they told the king what to look for, where to look, because they wanted the work to cease. They could not stop it from occurring. And even when they made the hands of the Israelites really heavy, then they still could not hinder them. They still continued to build, but they wanted to ensure that that building was seized. These demons wanted to ensure that, well, not demons, because people aren't demons. People are influenced by demons and possessed by demons. And so these men being used by the devil did not want the house of the Lord to be completed. And so they tried everything they could to ensure that the building of the house of the Lord was seized. And at this point in time, they were actually victorious in that. Okay, they won this battle. Alright guys, so I'm gonna leave you right there. Please remember to continue to walk in your salvation, and if you've not yet gained it, then seek it. There's no better time to begin than the present. Have yourselves a blessed day.